We are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Last Fan Standing. Yes, tonight we've actually got two FTW. We've actually, for the second week in a row, we've actually got a second FTW stream. Who the fuck it? Yeah, tonight this is going to be just basically a stream to shoot the shit, do whatever we want. Hopefully, I'll get some boys over from FTW soon. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what FTW is, here is a quick reminder: turbulence. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There is just a quick preview of what you will see next week on Saturday night. Sorry about this. On FTW Saturday Night Turbulence, we will have, as you've seen in the trailer, we will have Last Fan Standing's very own Tyler Woodward, the Young Buck, will go one-on-one with the World Heavyweight Champion who was on here last week, Mr. Wallace. There will be chaos when he goes one-on-one with myself. It will also be a no holds barred grudge match when DB Greatness goes one-on-one with the young gun Steven Faison. And in the main event, it will be for the FTW Turbulence Championship. It will be Trent versus one half of the FTW Tag Team Champions in AJ Storm. Now, speaking about FTW, I believe we may have a FTW original in the back, ladies and gentlemen. So please, while I am trying to do this, at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show the American Nightmare.
What's up?
This evening, Mr. Nightmare.
Yes.
With a fresh new trim, I see.
I'm here.
We good?
I'm good.
Yeah, we're doing good. So, let me ask you one thing, Mr. Nightmare.
Yes.
A brand new season of Turbulence is upon us.
Yes,
next week. Let me turn you up so I can actually hear you. Got this thing on booming mute. Yes, as I was saying, we've got a brand new season of Turbulence coming up. As you may have seen in the trailer, we have 4 matches next week. Is there any matches that you're looking forward to? Is there any matches in particular? Because I know you have been seeing in the past there is a certain alliance member you have your eye on.
My eye on is Super Chaos.
Your eye is on Chaos.
Because I know how the guy who left also does left means I don't have vengeance.
So do you believe that next weekend, when Saturday Night Turbulence re-debuts, that Kaza B, i.e. myself, has an opportunity at beating Chaos?
Let's do 2-on-1. So make that happen. I don't know.
Well, we'll wait and see. Because, ladies and gentlemen, as I have said, as you may have seen, and I have said, we have 2 title matches next weekend. We will have the Young Buck Tyler Woodward going 1-on-1 with the current reigning and defending world champion in Mr. Wallace. Your thoughts, Mr.
My
Nightmare?
my thoughts would be no Buck, because I know no Buck we've been out major hypes, and Mr. Wallace will lose the title because no Buck has a business to get Mr. Wallace.
So you believe the Young Buck is going to beat Mr. Wallace next week?
Yes, I got my chance on him to win.
Controversial as always, Mr. Nightmare, because we know, like, the Young Buck, he has grown ever since he stepped through the door at FTW, and I know how much of a dominant champion he has been, especially over here in Last Man Standing. But Mr. Wallace losing? Oof. Oof, Mr. Nightmare, those words that you say. If Mr. Wallace is on stream, oh boy. Oh boy. But then also, not to take away from the rest of the card, we have a no holds barred match between the young gun Stephen Faison and DB Greatness, now going as DB Platinum due to his monumental win on night 1 of FTW Mania, where DB won the Platinum Guarantee contract, which I believe now he will have between today, the 7th of May 2022, and up to our FTW anniversary show to cash in that opportunity at becoming a world heavyweight champion. Now, Mr. Nightmare, what's your predictions for this match?
My match I do with the non-done himself, Stephen, because I know him. He's a really dangerous man. And I think he will win no bonus match because he put a show. And I think non-done has a chance to have this match a victory.
That is true. I like, just to pull the curtain back a bit, back to FTW Mania. If you didn't watch FTW Mania, ladies and gentlemen, I would looking at back of what we did. It was one of the best shows we've ever put on. But going forward, we're even going to put even better shows on. But if you didn't realize, Stephen Faison and DB Greatness both got 190 points. Which then led to a judge's decision, and all 3 judges here on the FTW roster decided to go with DB Greatness. Now, this match going forward, this no holds barred match, is now 1-on-1. These men don't have to worry about the other 5 men that were in that match. But also, speaking about one of those men that was in the match, was Trent, our current reigning and defending FTW Turbulence champion, who will now go on 1-on-1 with one half of the FTW Tag Team Champions in AJ Storm.
I choose it to win. It's Trent.
Well, if Trent can beat a undefeated champion for that Turbulence Championship, but then that Turbulence Championship, it's been proven in the past it's a bit of a hot potato. Because at the beginning of FTW Turbulence programming, it was held by the young gun Stephen Faison. It was then dropped to a certain Zodiac member. He then hit the Zodiac held the title for 1 whole week and dropped it to a wild one, shall we call him. And then that wild one then re-dropped it back to the young gun. And the young gun held that title until a certain big lion, a bit of a sweetie pie, shall we call it, came in and became one of the most dominant champions in FTW history. And now the champion of the flock, Trent Wilson, now holds that Turbulence Championship. But then, as ever, anything could happen next week on Saturday Night Turbulence.
Yep. It'll be awesome show.
Heck, Mr. Nightmare, every FTW Turbulence is an amazing show.
It is.
But ladies and gentlemen, we will take this time to just if anyone else is just catching up to the stream, here's a little reminder of FTW Turbulence next week. Another amazing trailer, shall I say?
Yes, it would be the future Maple team show. It'd be awesome. We're excited to see anyone in this match next week. We should just walk. Because I am doing the backstage and take up business at a store.
Well, after what you've done in the past, Mr. Nightmare, I think a lot of people moving into season 3 of Saturday Night Turbulence are going to have to watch their backs, especially a certain Storm.
Yep, I think the store is coming my way. It's the store wants me. You got me.
Wait, is this you issuing a open challenge to Mr. Storm?
Yep. What I did to him is sweet feedback. What I would do to him. I'm not doing the open match. I will wait for you and nobody in the dressing in the measurement. I will wait.
Well, Mr. Nightmare, I will take your open challenge to Mr. Storm in consideration and forward it on to the board of directors. Now, hopefully tonight we will actually get some other members of the FTW roster to join tonight. Because I know many of foes and many alliances have been built in FTW, and I'm sure a few members of the FTW roster would like to come on and say a piece. Hopefully this isn't stream logging. We have the American Nightmare back soon, ladies and gentlemen. Well, while we wait back on the American Nightmare, ladies and gentlemen, let's just replay that FTW Turbulence. Oh, looks like the American Nightmares left, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. But let's just replay that Saturday Night Turbulence. Oh, sorry. Let's replay that Saturday Night Turbulence advert. Well, hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, we actually do get some more roster members of, even if we're, well, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we get a few. Hopefully, we get a few more members of the FTW roster, because I believe a certain champion may want to say a few words. Oh, I believe we have someone in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, make their way to the stream. My opponent for tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. Because tomorrow night we will be having WrestleMania Backlash. We will be having the current reigning and defending last fan standing champion, Dylan Lawahiri, will go one-on-one with myself, Kazabi, and the King of Dad Style.
Hello.
Hello, the King.
I managed to get away for a couple of minutes, so you got me for like 5 minutes.
Oh, well, hopefully 5 minutes is enough.
Oh, yeah.
Because hopefully I can get our current reigning and defending last man standing champion on.
Okay. Now, hopefully my wife's working a bit better today, so.
No, she is pregnant, so. Oh, wait, I'm breaking kayfabe. Oh, no. No. But hopefully tonight, because this stream is basically just to kind of prelude to FTW Turbulence next week. Because I believe, well, the King is not actually going to be appearing, but I know he will be in the corner of his two last fan standing brethrens.
Yes, I will be, yes. So, yeah, I put out a hype the other day. So hopefully we'll have a match the next week, but I'll be supporting Last Man Standing next week.
Yeah, because I believe you got called out by a new challenger.
I did, yes. His name, I can't remember.
Well, I believe his name. I can't. Well, heck, I should can as well because I'm part of the management team. But with what I have heard, he's a former promo champion, I believe, in another promotion. Which I believe is now defunct. But with new faces coming into FTW nearly every single day, there will be potential for new matches. We might see new face, old guard versus old guard.
Yeah.
Maybe the new challenger build up through the ranks. Because as ever, next week we've got the young buck Tyler Woodward going one-on-one with the world heavyweight champion.
Young buck will lose.
I'm not too sure how confident you're going to be.
That's my spoiler. Mumbles always messes it up. You know this, Callum.
Well, it's promos, so it's promos, not predictions. So,
well, yeah, but still, he's always the bride, never the bride.
Yeah, true. But then we've also got myself going one-on-one with Chaos.
Yeah, this will be an interesting one.
that'll be an interesting one because it all depends on which side of the fence you want to join. It is, do you go with your master or do you go with one of your best friends?
I'm torn on this one because I've got to side with my boss, but at the same time, he's been kind of towing the line lately with me. So I'm a little bit like, I will see what his actions are this week, and I will see what it determines me going forward.
And then also the two other matches, we've got a no-holds-barred match between the Young Gun and DB Platinum.
Oh.
Those two, Mr. Wallace should be watching their back because going into this next season tournaments, those two are definitely going to be high up in like the potential number one contenders for the FTW World Championship.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that Mr. Wallace didn't shout out one of them first because I know Mr. Wallace has been keeping his cards close to his chest and he's been saying to DB, like, come on, I'm ready for you.
Yeah.
When you're square to go.
I've seen a few people that have joined recently. I've seen what they're capable of. So I'm looking forward to going with a few of the matches. There's a few names that I've picked out that I'm like, ooh, you'll be interesting. So
there's been a few names I've seen that may tickle my fancy, but I have got Chaos next week, so we'll see if it happens. But I'm also keeping an eye on our match tomorrow night in Last Fan Standing because it is.
Yeah, because I have a proposition for you, Callum.
Huh?
We could potentially get Last Fan Standing back together again because I need a belt. I need a title. So I think tag titles are calling out to me. So between you and Chaos,
well,
who's nicer?
I don't know, Leon. I may want to challenge for that that FTW Tag Team Championship, but then this man might also have his way with the Tag Team Championships.
Oh,
isn't that right, Caleb?
Yeah.
Because we know that you have words to say to the Elite Alliance members of AJ Storm and Chaos.
Yes, I do.
Because we know you did put AJ Storm into the hospital just before FTW Mania, which since he's been discharged, Caleb, he's been wanting you so badly.
The AJ Storm is not coming for me. I know he's going for my head.
You're going to aim for the head. Oh, and goodbye to the King. We'll see you later. We'll see you later, Mr. King. But to our match tomorrow night, King, I will have 2 words for you, which I'm trying to keep this stream family friendly. So I will say it to you personally backstage. Oh boy. No, but hopefully, Mr. Nightmare, we'll actually get more of our FTW locker room faithful on this stream, and hopefully some folk will actually show up. Oh, who's that? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we would have had the King of Down Style still here, but as ever, his Wi-Fi has decided to turn heel on him yet again.
The heavens to me.
Yeah, well, look what happened last week. I think the stream died on me twice. But thank you.
Yeah.
But thank you to the World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Wallace, for keeping the stream alive.
Well, better than on Zoom. Zoom's a lot better.
No, lucky enough, my Wi-Fi is actually wanting to play ball tonight. Oh boy.
How you doing?
Honestly, I'm actually all right. Like next weekend, I will be a lot. I have one of the biggest shows of the year. Not just because FTW Turbulence is back on our screens, but I'm actually getting to go to another premiere. Well, it's not. We can't really classify it as a premiere live event because it's not on pay-per-view. It will be live, which I am actually looking quite forward to. It's some of the matches that I'm going to see next weekend have been, God, they've been 2 years in the making. And I believe we're getting interrupted by a Dyson.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I didn't wait for Triple H.
No, but then as ever, sorry, Mr. Nightmare, but I believe we did get cut out earlier. We've got, I believe you did say Trent as your pick for next week.
Yes,
that Turbulence Championship.
Yep. Trent will win. I twisted you to win over Chaos. Because I know you will. Oh, I'm going to tell anyone but this news. With that big news. FTW. Death Nightmares having Suzy Blackheart is joining us.
We have a new member to Death Nightmares.
Yep, Suzy Blackheart. I wish him out to join us. He said yes. He wants to be part of this. And I glad I add him to the faction because I know this guy will win it.
So, if, for example, Death Nightmare gets the opportunity at those FTW Tag Team Championships, are you going to still...
Blackheart is doing us. I know Blackheart will destroy anyone. So
if you and your tag team partner currently... Oh. Have we lost Mr. Nightmare this evening? Well, while we're waiting, ladies and gentlemen, let's just go to another ad break with showing you what is going to happen next week on Saturday Night Turbulence. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, another amazing Turbulence card. But hopefully I won't be here on my lonesome, and we will have the American Nightmare or the King of Dancehall, even another member of the FTW locker room joining us shortly. Hopefully. And I'm not here on my own. But then, heck, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here to the Last Man Standing, please give us this live stream a like. Give us a follow. Give us a follow, give us a subscribe. Like, honestly, I'm gonna break kayfabe here. I have no bloody clue what I'm doing, but hopefully we'll get other members of the FTW or even the Last Fan Standing rosters on here, so we can basically just chat. Well, can we chat shit? Honestly, ay. Hopefully we'll get some other folk on here soon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Well, either way, what? Oh, hold on. I believe we may have some technical difficulties with some of the lads in the background, so hopefully. Hopefully we'll get some of our FTW and Last Fan Standing faithful back on here soon. But then we've spoken quite a lot about FTW. Let's speak about what's actually happening here in Last Fan Standing, because I believe tomorrow night is WrestleMania Backlash, and in Last Fan Standing we will have the King of Hard Style.
I've got literally 5 minutes in this because my motherfucker's going to kick me off any second.
Ken, please don't. I'm trying to do it, trying to stream solo is not really the best thing, and I should have really pre-bloody planned this. No. Oh. Hold on. Let me just double check. Oh. And I believe everyone's Wi-Fi is turning heel because I've just had a message from the American Nightmare saying his Wi-Fi is doing the same.
Yeah, mine might kick him off in a minute as well. My bars are going low now, so.
Yeah. Well, lucky enough, my Wi-Fi is actually holding up because I'm the only one in the house. But then I believe tomorrow night we do have our Backlash match. Now,
yes,
on the channel there was meant to be Backlash predictions, so
have they not gone up yet?
No.
Okay, Tyler.
So I don't know. I don't know if Tyler's going to be putting them up tomorrow or later on tonight. So if we want to, we can quickly go over the matches.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Because I believe he did. Because I believe he was waiting on Dylan, and Dylan decided to send all his matches in at 10 to 12 last night.
Okay, there you go.
So that's why there's been a bit of a delay. But
right.
Come on, Dylan, you're supposed to know this shit. So, So, as ever, tomorrow night, WrestleMania Backlash, it will be the King of Darkstyle versus Kazabi versus Dylan Labahiri for the for the Last Fan Standing Unified Heavyweight Championship, and the winner will go on to Double or Nothing to face the FTW World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Wallace.
Yes, I will.
Well, I have the backing of the champion, so you never know. So, WrestleMania Backlash. Tomorrow night, in Providence, Rhode Island, we will have a singles match between Bobby Lashley and and Omos.
Yep. Who have you gone for?
Omos.
I haven't.
You going Lashley? I think it's going to be Omos because I believe like this new heart business, if anything's supposed to be believed that there might be a little bit of interference. I don't know, but then they could hot potato this. They could hot potato these guys because, for all we know, this could be a feud up till Money in the Bank, and one of them ends up in Money in the Bank match.
I did go for Omos because I called him the new version of Braun Strowman.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I did go for Omos because I've been, yeah.
In another singles match, we've got Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss.
I went Madcap Moss because I don't give a shit about that match, to be fair with you. I really don't.
Yeah, I think this is the match where this should just like open the card. I have chosen Madcap. I have chosen Madcap as well because it's WWE. They will 50-50 their bouquet for as long as this feud goes on.
I don't want it to go on anymore. I'm not a fan of Baron Corbin, and it's doing nothing.
Yeah,
so
I honestly, I believe, yeah. Who else is on? Then, honestly, those two matches are basically just the. If there was more matches on this, if this was like an eight match card, it'd probably be a little bit better. But the last like 4 matches in the card is pretty enough decent. We've got AJ Styles versus Edge.
Yes.
With Damian Priest banned from ringside.
Yes. Damian Priest is banned from ringside, but the new stable member isn't.
So, who you got in the match, though? Have you got AJ or have you got Edge?
I've got Edge because of one of two possibilities.
I've gone AJ.
Oh, have you really? Ooh.
But I believe AJ is going to lose on DQ. I believe Edge is going to win. I'm sorry. I'm going to say I believe Edge is going to win. AJ is going to win on DQ because Edge's new stable member is going to arrive on the scene.
I think Alexa Bliss is going to come back.
That's the pro. I've heard as well. I've heard it's meant to be. It could be Alexa Bliss. It could be Ciampa, but then he's got that upcoming feud with Mustafa Ali, and that'll probably those two will probably end up having matches all through July, leading up to like Money in the Bank and potentially SummerSlam. And then the other rumor is it might be somebody that's a little bit.
Ooh.
I think it could be a certain.
The other one that I heard Nikki Ash.
I don't think so because I think Nikki's supposed to, with what I'm hearing, Nikki's supposed to actually join back up with Doudrop. It's fucking Piper Niven, and then they're going to go and they're supposed to be challenging for the Women's Tag Team Championship. And I'm hoping if WWE's actually got any sense with the show that they've got coming up in Cardiff in September. Nearly every single champion going into that match, every single title holder or title contender going into Clash of Champion should be British or Irish or some sort of European. Because I did hear the plan is, I believe the plan is that Becky will probably still hold a women's championship leading into. Probably will still hold the Raw Women's Championship. Charlotte's supposed to be still have the. Will still potentially have the SmackDown Women's Championship because leading to let's discuss her match. It'll be an I Quit match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. Who have you got? Sorry?
I think
you going Ronda? I've gone
Yeah,
Charlotte.
I think Charlotte's going to quit.
I think it's going to be. I think it's actually going to be Charlotte. I think Charlotte's going to win because I think there's no point. I know none of them can be disqualified because it's an I Quit match, but I believe there's going to be some sort of shenanigan. Either it's going to get to a point for Ronda ends up passing out, and no one could actually literally say I quit because the referee's like, what am I meant to do? They're past, like, they can't utter the words I quit because they're literally unconscious. Because I did hear there was a ruse of Rock Mankind sort of shenanigans, but they wouldn't be stupid enough to pre-record one of them shouting I quit because it just doesn't make sense. But there is rumors that Ronda isn't going to be staying for long and is literally going to be doing this. Oh, you're breaking up, Leon.
I've got a feeling Shayna Baszler might play into this.
I believe if anything is to be true, I think Drew Gulak might actually be the referee.
Well, yeah. But it's good. I couldn't pick Phoenix at first. I really did.
But then also on the card we've got Cody is going 1-on-1 with Seth Rollins. Oh well. Sorry, Leon. It seems your Wi-Fi decided to play and heal on you as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's replay that FTW Turbulence advert and we'll see who we can get on soon. Sorry about the ladies and gentlemen, we did seem to have lost. And it's lost. We were meant to have another member of the FTW roster showing up, but I believe this is his Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi may have cut it out again. Oh no. Oh well. Well, hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, we do get a few folk on. Oh, this is fun. And then, as ever, I want to just call out Mr. Mumbles to begin with because you set this all up. And yet, I have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, well. Ooh, apart from I can change all the pretty colors. Ooh. Well, hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, we will have some other members of FTW on here soon. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, what's that? Is 9:15. Hopefully, we will have some new members on here soon. But let's just see who else we've got steering in the background who could easily show up tonight on FTW on this FTW Last Fan Standing stream. What the fuck? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm breaking character. Hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get some more folk on here soon. Right, okay. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's break kayfabe. I believe that the king of Dart Styles Wi-Fi, whatever it may be running off of, whether it be a McDonald's or a Tesco's, or even if it's Virgin Media, has decided to go and give it another heel turn. Blowing neck. I believe Wi-Fi these days is taking more heel turns than the Big Show. But hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have some folk comment in so we can have some interaction here. But well, hopefully we've got some folk that will join us. Whether it be the young gun, whether it be hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, we will have some folk on. I have reached out. Reached out to a few folk. Hopefully, they will join up soon. Hopefully, we may get a few folk in here. Maybe we'll get some folk that's going to be competing tomorrow night. Hmm. Hopefully we'll get a few folk on here soon, ladies and gentlemen. This is a pro. Let's shoot the shit. See, this is a problem with doing international, trying to get folk to do international streams. We've got folk in Arsenal Starling and on FTW around the world. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think if no one decides to join in the next couple of minutes, I believe we'll call it a night. But currently not sponsored. Anyone, if you are watching and you want to sponsor Last Man Standing or FTW, please, we are open to suggestions. Either DM us on Twitter, which is at LFS _ YouTube. Even DM us on Instagram, because, well, heck, even if I play the intro, it will show you all our social media channels. There you go, our social medias, ladies and gentlemen. But hold on, let me just mute myself for 2. Sorry, I was muted. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I was hoping to get the host of FTW Turbulence, RYK, but it seems that he is currently unavailable. Hopefully, we might even get some new faces here in FTW. Hopefully, we might get DB Greatness, the Young Gun, maybe even the champions, maybe even some of the challengers. Now let's see what else we've got on. Ooh, red. We can do that. Doesn't have anything. Black. What have we got in here? Nothing really special. And if we go back to purple. Ooh, ah. Ooh, Hopefully we'll have some folk joining here soon, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully. well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's nearly been an hour. I think we decided to call it a night there. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we aren't going to get anybody here. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, for the last time tonight, we hope you will join us soon over on FTW, the Premier League, our Brother from Other Mothers YouTube channel, to join us next weekend on Saturday Night Tournaments. Oh. Whoops. Sorry, ladies. Sorry. Let me just replay. Let me just bring that back up. Saturday night. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think anyone else is going to show up here tonight. Oh, well. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Kazabi, you've been watching Last Man Standing, and we'll see you guys next time.